let me get some more light here on the subject. I don't know why this thing dims to this degree. There we go. There we go. Just briefly, on Thursday I had a bronchoscopy. It was shoved down my throat. I was, of course, out on anesthesia for the entire procedure. And that also a biopsy was performed at the same time. So they will know on Monday. Well, I will actually have an appointment on Wednesday at the cancer clinic, and that will pretty much determine what my future is going to be. Whether I have a longer future or whether they tell me it's inoperable, and that'll kind of tell me what kind of life I'm going to be living. So it's a big day. Next Wednesday is a big day for me. But anyway, I just wanted to remake this video concerning my daughter. My daughter, who I have a biological daughter named Rachel, and I have a stepdaughter who's in Australia right now. Her name is Regina, and she's my little buttercup. And my biological daughter, she's ashamed of her dad. She's ashamed of her dad because she has a value system where she values material, she values appearances, she values money. She covers it up with the veneer of religion, but we all know that very religious, especially right-wing evangelical religious people, are actually very materialistic, and they love money, which has everything in common with how Jesus characterized the Pharisees, that they were covetous. And so I would definitely classify my daughter as a Pharisee. So because she has a value system. A value system, a two-tier value system. If you look nice and have money and are impressive, she treats you far differently than if you're like me. And since even though I'm her father, I'm not exempt. Obviously. She's ashamed of her father, and she showed that. And she crossed the line. My daughter crossed the line, and she'll never see me alive again. This is not a threat. I'm terminal. And I will die, and she will not see me living. She will see. I don't even want her at my funeral. I don't want any of my family at my funeral except my aunt and uncle. I don't want anybody there except them. 50 plus years, and my entire family was alive. And now I am exactly where I should be, alone and abandoned. And I am strong, stronger than I've ever been. And this is exactly where I should be, and what I should be. And I have nobody to tell me what to say, or what to do, or how to say it, or what to wear, or how to cut my hair. I have nobody to do that, and that is what I enjoy the most. I would rather be a majority of one than miserable with in the company of assholes. And that's the way, unfortunately, it has taken a long time to come to that realization. But I am living that realization. And certainly with my daughter, that was the last thing I expected. She was my family. She comes from my loins. But unfortunately, as with my brother who said to me, "I'm not your brother, duh." I had to figure out what that meant. I finally did. Too late, but I finally figured it out. What that meant was my drug addiction and my loyalty to my drug pushers is more important than you are. And I'm using that as an excuse to try to squeeze you and to try to screw you. And that's what that meant. And that's what he did. And I was very emotionally weak at the time, but I really should have squeezed his balls. I really should have. But that's aside. This is about my biological daughter, this video. And the one last thing. I just hope that, well, I'm gone. I mean, I'll be gone. I won't see anything, and I'm gone. But that's okay. My work is done. She can say what she wants, and she will. She'll gaslight, she'll deny, she'll play the crazy card, and, she crossed the line by using my mental illness against me. What if I'd been in a wheelchair or paraplegic? It's the same thing. She completely lacks empathy, like her mother, who saw me on the floor of the courthouse taking pills, trying to kill myself, and she told the judge, he's faking it. I'm the mother of her kids, for fuck's sakes. And she told the judge I was faking it. How the fuck can you do that? Fuck. But anyway, back to normalcy here. Yes. Anyway, my work is done. I loved my daughter. I proved it. Despite her denials, despite what she may say. I was there when she really needed me. And, $65,000, $70,000 worth, plus all those years paying her cell phone. I was there. Plus her false teeth, plus helping my mother pay her nose surgery, which was $9,000. A lot, we were there. But the other side of the family that she favors and adheres to, they haven't done shit for her. But she favors them. And she sides with them. But anyway, one last thing. And that is, I miss my grandchildren. But I don't want to start anything that I cannot finish. Number one. And number two, the last thing the children need is friction between their grandfather and their mother. That's the last thing. So that's why I've completely stayed out. So I just hope that she's at peace with what she's, the way she's treated me and what she said to me. Now, I hope she's at peace with that. And I hope that she would be at peace, she would be okay if her children did the same thing to her. I hope she's okay with that. Anyway, that's it. This video has gone long enough. It's not somber, but it's longer than I wanted it to be. I said my piece. My work is done. Thank you.